There are an estimated 2.3 million of these people in America right now. You probably know one. You're born as a child with an above-average tolerance for polyester costumes and animatronics. While other bobbies cry at the sight of a 7-foot-tall mouse, you gurgle happily. Your first solid food is a Mickey-shaped pretzel from a Disneyland cart. Your parents think it's cute. It is a warning. At age 3, you have a stronger opinion on park parade routes than on your own bedtime. You cry not when you have to leave the park, but when you're forced to ride Dumbo the flying elephant instead of securing a lightning lane for Space Mountain. The trajectory is set. Childhood is formative. Other kids play tag. You practice rope drop sprints in your driveway, timing yourself with your dad's old stopwatch. Your 5th birthday party is EPCOT themed. You serve foods from 11 different pavilions. The Norway meatballs are from IKEA. You tell everyone this. You get your first lanyard. You wear it everywhere. You wear it to school. You wear it to bed. You wear it in the shower one time and never again. Your prized possession is a pin trading binder. You trade a limited edition Figment pin for a common Donald Duck with a girl from Ohio. She is thrilled. You know you've been swindled. You cry for 3 days. Your first major financial transaction is not a lemonade stand. It's arbitraging Genie Plus reservations. You learn that by refreshing the Disneyland app at precisely 7:01 a.m. Pacific. You can snag a Slinky Dog Dash Pass and sell the screenshot to a desperate dad from Nebraska for $5 via Venmo. You are 9 years old. Your parents think you're a prodigy. You are a gray market ride time scalper. At school, you give a presentation on the optimal packing strategy for a park backpack. You recommend a specific ratio of cooling towels to snack credits. You get a C. The teacher says it lacked a thesis. You know she's never been to Animal Kingdom during rainy season. And just like that, you reach the most insufferable period of being a theme park adult. You're a teenage theme park adult. While your peers are sneaking into R-rated movies, you're sneaking onto the Finding Nemo submarine voyage for the 12th time in one day. You wear a Spirit jersey to homecoming. Your date asks if you're cold. You explain it's a limited edition Oogie Boogie Bash release from 2021. She leaves with the basketball team's power forward. You spend prom night live streaming a POV ride-through of Pirates of the Caribbean on Twitch. You get 3 viewers, 2 are your parents. The 3rd is a bot. Comment your most unhinged park memory below. Let's cope together. Your defining teenage heartbreak is not a person. It's the discontinuation of the original Orange Bird Sipper Cup. You post a 3,000-word Tumblr eulogy. You get 4 notes, all are from accounts selling custom enamel pins. You try to explain the tragedy to your guidance counselor. She suggests you join the track team. You tell her your cardio is optimized for traversing Disney's Hollywood studios from Sunset Boulevard to Toy Story Land in under 7 minutes. She closes your file. You start a podcast reviewing theme park churros. Your co-host is a guy you met in line for Rise of the Resistance. He has strong opinions on cinnamon sugar distribution. You record 12 episodes. Total downloads 47. You graduate high school. Your yearbook quote is, "It's a small world after all." Nobody gets it. You don't care. You've already booked your graduation trip, a 10-day, 4-park, 2-resort Disney World extravaganza. You have a 17-tab spreadsheet. Tab 4 is titled Snack Attack, a strategic framework. Tab 7 is contingency plans for rain, lightning, and unforeseen character meet-and-greet cancellations. You pack 3 weeks in advance. Your suitcase is 40% merchandise you plan to wear on specific days to match specific park lands. And then you become an adult with the theme park genes in full bloom. You get a job, not just any job. You work remote customer service for a company that makes orthopedic inserts. This allows you to live in Orlando, 15 minutes from the Magic Kingdom parking lot toll booths. You consider this a perk. Your dating profile headline is "Looking for a co-pilot on my next adventure." Your profile pictures are all of you in front of different park icons. You are not in any of the pictures. It's just Cinderella Castle, Spaceship Earth, and the Hogwarts Castle from the exact same angle every time. You go on a Hinge date. You suggest meeting at the Polynesian Village Resort's Trader Sam's Grog Grot. She thinks it's a trendy tiki bar. It is, but it's also a strategic positioning for post-date fireworks viewing. You spend the first 40 minutes explaining the lore of the enchanted tiki room to her. She asks if you come here often. You pull out your annual pass. It's in a waterproof wallet you wear on a lanyard around your neck. She excuses herself to the bathroom. You never see her again. You get 2 Dole Whips to go and eat them alone on the beach, watching the electrical water pageant. You consider this a victory. Your work suffers. You take PTO not for vacations, but for new ride previews. You call in sick on the day the TRON Light Cycle Run virtual queue opens. Your boss hears the ride audio in the background of your voicemail. You are given a verbal warning. You frame the warning and hang it next to your pin board. You believe it adds character. Subscribe so you can keep crying about people you've definitely met at the monorail station. Your entire personality becomes a TripAdvisor review. You rate It's a Small World 2 stars because the water was too chlorinated that day and it affected the audio animatronics squeak. You write a 900-word Yelp review of a popcorn cart. You refer to the cast member working it as the Colonel Curator. You get into an online argument with a man from Tampa about the best time to ride Jungle Cruise. He says noon for the sunlight. You say 8:47 p.m. for the skipper's comedic timing. You block him. You feel a profound sense of closure. You plan a friend's trip. You are the planner. You send a 38-page PDF titled Operation Park Hop 2024 read before acknowledging. It includes a packing list, a weather contingency plan, and a ranked tier list of bathroom locations by land and ride proximity. 2 friends drop out. One cites a family emergency. The other is honest and says your intensity is giving them panic attacks. You replace them with 2 people from a Discord server called Dole Whip Diehards. The trip is a logistical masterpiece. No one speaks to you for 6 months afterwards. You max out a credit card, not on a car or a down payment, on a DVC timeshare direct from Disney. Your financial advisor, which is just a guy named Chad from a Reddit thread, says it's an investment. You now own a deeded interest in 1/207th of a 2-bedroom villa at Saratoga Springs Resort. Your monthly payment is $472. For this, you get the right to book a room at a discount if you plan 547 days in advance. You tell your parents you're a property owner. They are proud. They should not be. Your social circle contracts to only those who understand the sacred importance of rope drop. You attend a meetup for people who collect pressed pennies. You meet a woman who has a spreadsheet ranking every penny press machine in the continental United States by metal composition and crank resistance. You fall in love. Your first date is at Disney Springs, comparing the quality of the pressed quarters from the World of Disney store versus the ones from the Marketplace Co-op. You get married 6 months later. Your wedding vows include a clause about maintaining a joint touring plan spreadsheet. Your cake is shaped like a Mickey glove. It costs $3,000. Years pass. You are 34. Your knees begin to complain from a lifetime of concrete traversal. You invest in a premium ECV, a themed motorized scooter not out of medical necessity but for queue endurance. You customize it with LED lights and a Bluetooth speaker that only plays park background music loops. You ride it through your local grocery store. People stare. You pretend you're on Main Street, USA. The manager asks you to leave. You leave a 1-star Google review for the public, citing a lack of guest experience focus. Tag someone who unironically calls a grocery store a land. You know who you are. The decline is gradual then sudden. A new park president changes the fireworks soundtrack. You organize a letter-writing campaign. You get 17 signatures, all from your alternate accounts. The change goes through. You experience this as a personal betrayal. You sell 80% of your pin collection in a fit of pique. You use the money to buy a season pass to Universal Orlando, purely as an act of revenge. You hate every minute of it. The butterbeer is too sweet. The queues are too linear. You feel empty. You have a child. You name her something thematic but not overt, like Aurora or Flynn. You take her to the parks at 4 months old. You strap noise-canceling headphones shaped like Mickey ears onto her. You document her first ride on It's a Small World with a 3-camera setup. She screams the entire time. You caption the Instagram post, making core memories. The comments are a mix of concern and awe. You ignore the concern. You start a family vlog. The first episode is 22 minutes long and covers your strategy for navigating the baby care centers. You get 43 views. 38 are you reloading the page. You are 40. Your legacy is a forum post with 11,000 replies titled Official Discussion. Is the Yeti on Expedition Everest ever going to be fixed? You are the thread op. You have posted in it every day for 12 years. The last reply from 6 months ago is you saying still broken. Below it, a moderator has locked the thread. Your final act is to be banned from the subreddit for arguing that Disneyland's original parking lot had a better guest flow than the current Pixar Pals structure. You die peacefully in your sleep at age 67, dreaming of a perfectly optimized park day with 0 wait times. Your epitaph reads, "He knew the way to the secret bathroom behind the tangled restrooms." Your family spreads your ashes in the planter outside the gates of Disneyland, which is technically trespassing and a biohazard. A cast member in a custodial role hoses them away before park opening. Your spirit, however, lives on in the form of a single, perpetually refreshed Lightning Lane reservation for Peter Pan's flight that nobody can ever quite claim. It haunts the app. It is your monument. All jokes aside, these are exaggerations, internet caricatures born on social media and spread like wildfire. Yes, the intense, hyperspecific fandom is real, but turning theme park adult into a universal punchline reduces real people to a single stereotype. Most people who love theme parks are just folks finding genuine joy and escape in a world of fantasy and engineering. Behind every meme is a real person doing their best to carve out a little magic between mortgage payments and dental appointments. So laugh at the absurdity of the 17-tab spreadsheet, but remember that sometimes the longest line is worth it if it leads to a moment of pure, uncynical wonder shared with someone you love.